I hope you are fine. Well, today I'm wearing a pink bra. Can you see it? Can you see it under this red thing? You cannot see it. But I know that I'm wearing a pink bra. Yes, because today we're talking about our bras, and we're talking about our bum, and we're talking about some of those private things women like to talk about. A lot of us like shopping for bras. Fanciful bras, lacy bras, bras that hold our breasts, you know. And we like talking about pants. We like seeing our lacy pants, our fashionable pants, and all those things that make girls laugh when we're together. But there are other things that we do not talk about. And those things are very, very important to us. Have you thought about it? Those breasts you like decorating with fanciful bras. What happens to them when you have cancer of the breast? Well, that's a reality. Nobody wants to talk about cancer. Nobody wants to talk about breast cancer. Nobody wants to talk about cervical cancer. But women have them all the same. So our talks about bras and pants should go a bit higher than the statements we make when we see ourselves naked. What is happening to the women who have breast cancer? What is happening to the women who have cervical cancer? They cannot talk about bras the same way we talk about them. I have a friend who is going through breast cancer now. Unfortunately, they have removed one of the breasts. The other one is diseased. We should be looking at bras the way we look at bras, not anymore. Maybe now she will pay more attention to her breasts. And I want us to start paying more attention to our breasts more than the type of bras we wear or how we wear them. I want us to pay attention to our insides, to our cervix. When last did you go for your pap smear? Have you ever heard about pap smear? It's free in most of the hospitals around. All you need to do is go in the morning when you haven't used perfume, when you haven't used any body cream. It's a procedure of just about 5 minutes. They just take a swab of your insides. And within days, you know whether you are at risk of cervical cancer. It is not when it strikes that we should start crying. I have been crying for my friend. I have been laughing with her on the phone, remembering her. I have been laughing with her on the phone, reminding her of the good times. But I'm afraid it shouldn't get to that stage before we get conscious of what happens to us. Our breasts are more than the statements we use them for. Our breasts are messages to other women to take care of our breasts. Our bones are more than what we use, you know, to shake when we're dancing. No, so many women like you and I are going through breast cancer and cervical cancer. They wish they knew in advance. It wouldn't happen to them now. Nobody wants to think about cancer. Nobody even wants it to happen to them. But it knocks and it comes in even when you are not expecting. So what do? Well, we can actually beat cancer. We can actually beat cancer. And one of the first steps is to detoxify your body. But before we talk about detoxification, what is cancer? A lot of people will go to churches, they will go to babalawos, they will go to afars, and they will take a lot of money from them, all in the name of curing them of cancer. My brother, my sister, because men are concerned. You have sisters, you have mothers, you have daughters. you have close female friends. So it concerns all of us. Let us talk about cancer. Cancer is something that can strike anybody at any time. We all have cells in the body. What happens when we have cancer? When the body produces more than enough cells and it starts attacking the body. When these cells group together and they start attacking the body, we all have cells in the body. The cells grow and then they die. They grow, but when they now multiply and you cannot control it, that is when it is said that you have cancer, because it starts attacking the body. Before it gets to that, let us be conscious of certain things we do day by day, our habits. Let us detoxify the body. There are too many toxins in the body. We get toxins through the environment, through the things we take into our mouths, some through the things we put on our skin, some through radiation. Let us take our green tea if possible. Let us take things. Talk to your doctors. They will tell you how to control toxins in the body. And then you have to learn how to exercise, because with a lot of exercises you increase blood circulation in the body. Because a lot of cells that grow and multiply, it's because the cells are not getting enough oxygen. When the cells are not getting enough oxygen, you have, they are starved of energy. And when the cells are starved of energy, it starts multiplying. And then the next thing, it starts attacking the body. Another way is to eat proper foods. Yes, we have to cultivate that habit of eating proper foods. What are the foods we eat? Do we eat junk? A lot of people live on junk. A lot of people live on roasted foods. All those things, by the time we take in the wrong things into our system, these cells begin to multiply because they lack energy. So the moment they lack energy, they begin to grow. Then let us eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Let us, live well. Because the best way you can beat cancer is to prevent it. And for those who are going through it, talk to me. There are things you can still do. Talk to your doctor. Talk to those who have dealt with those who have had cancer before. I have taken care of a cancer patient and I was able to reduce her pains to a very large extent. My friend is going through cancer. For 2 days, she couldn't walk, she couldn't eat. Today, she's walking, she is eating. I know what I introduced to her. But most especially, avoid chemotherapy. Avoid all forms of radiation. Because all these things will kill even healthy cells. So as you are killing cancerous cells, you are killing healthy cells. May God help us. Take care of your breast. Take care of your inner self. Take care of your panties. Let us continue to wear beautiful bras. Let us continue to be proud of our breast. Girls from 14 and above should go for screening. It is important. No age is too small for cancer screening. If somebody in your family has died from cancer or has suffered from cancer, even if the person survived it, go for screening. It is hereditary. Reduce your intake of junk, soda, coffee, and alcoholic drinks. It can trigger cancer. If you know you have cancer, join positive cancer support groups and be happy. It shall be well with you. It shall be well with me. Bye-bye.